The most expensive piece of furniture in your living room is stupid. I'm talking about your TV. You spent $2 grand on an OLED panel, and the operating system inside it is lagging. It's serving you ad for car insurance on the home screen, and it's tracking every single pixel you watch. This is why the 2026 Apple TV leaks matter. Not because of 8K resolution, which is a total scam, by the way, but because Apple is building a bunker. We have fresh supply chain leaks regarding the 2026 model. And if the specs are real, Apple is basically admitting that the smart TV experiment is over. They are putting an A19 chip inside a hockey puck. Let that sink in. The A19 is the silicon design for the iPhone 17 Pro, or whatever they call it. It is a chip capable of running local large language models, heavy computation, and pro-level editing. Putting that in a streaming box is like buying a supercomputer just to check your email. So why are they doing it? If you listen to hype, they'll tell you it's for 8K video. Don't fall for it. The leaks confirm the hardware can decode 8K, sure. But look at the market. 8K TV sales are flatlining. There is zero native content. Netflix isn't going to stream 8K to you. The bandwidth cost would bankrupt them. YouTube 8K is mostly just tech demos of lizards and landscapes. Apple isn't putting an A19 in there for video. They're putting it in there for computation. The leak mentions a heavy focus on on-device AI. This is the pivot. They want this box to be the brain of your entire house, not just your TV. We are talking about Siri actually understanding context for the first time because the processing is happening right there in the living room, not in a server farm in Nevada. They're over-speccing the chip so it can run the Home OS layer they've been rumored to be building for years. But here's the catch, and it's a big one: the price. You cannot put 3 nanometers silicon and 8 gigabytes of unified memory into a box and sell it for $129. You just can't. The margins don't work. We are looking at a price hike. Probably $199 minimum, maybe $249 for the higher storage tier. Apple is trying to push the Apple TV into the console price bracket. And that is a dangerous game because if I'm paying console money, I expect console features. This brings us to the gaming leak again. I know we do this dance every 2 years. Apple is finally serious about gaming. No, they aren't. But the A19 leak forces us to look at it differently. This chip is technically more powerful than a Nintendo Switch 2. It has ray tracing cores. It has the raw grunt. The problem has never been the chip. It's the library. Unless Apple writes a check to Rockstar or Ubisoft to port real AAA games, that A19 is going to be the world's most powerful crossy road machine. It's a waste of sand. However, there's a feature in the leaks that justifies the price for a lot of people: local profiles. This is the anti-feature. It's not flashy, but it solves the biggest headache in modern marriage. Currently, streaming algorithms are designed for single users. You watch a horror movie, your wife watches a rom-com, your kid watches cartoons, and suddenly your recommended feed is a schizophrenic mess. The leak says the 2026 model handles profiles at the hardware level. No cloud login required for guests. This is huge for privacy. It means your data stays partitioned. Apple is leaning hard into the privacy premium. They know you're sick of Roku and LG selling your viewing habits to advertisers. They are betting that you will pay an extra $100 just to be left alone. It's a luxury tax on privacy. You pay Apple, and they promise not to spy on you. That's the deal. Now, if that sounds dystopian to you, let's look at the other side. The Android TV leaks are painting a completely different picture. While Apple is building a fortress, Android manufacturers are building muscle cars. The leaks for 2026 Android boxes, specifically from brands like Xiaomi and the enthusiast brands, are showing Snapdragon chips and active cooling. Yes, fans. Why? Because they know what their users actually do. Apple users stream. Android users hoard. If you're the type of person who has a 40 terabytes NAS in the basement full of 4K Remux files, the Apple TV is annoying. It fights you on codecs. It fights you on audio pass-through. The new high-end Android boxes are leaning into format freedom. The leaks suggest these new boxes will handle AV1 decoding and high bit rate audio without breaking sweat. And let's talk about the side-loading aspect. The EU is forcing Apple to open up, but on the TV, they're still locked down tight. Android 15 for TV is doubling down on customization. We are seeing leaks about better controller support, better emulation front ends, and seamless integration with PC streaming. Basically, the 2026 Android box is trying to be a Steam Link on steroids. They aren't trying to sell you games. They're giving you the hardware to stream games from your PC with zero latency. That is a smarter strategy than Apple's "please play our mobile games" approach. There's also a weird leak about input switching. Supposedly, the new Android boxes will have HDMI imports. This allows them to act as an overlay for your cable box or console. It's a power user feature that Google abandoned years ago, but it looks like it's coming back. Why? Because people want one interface to rule them all. So where does this leave you? If you're looking at your setup right now, the choice in 2026 is going to be stark. Option A is the Apple TV. It will be overpriced. It will have an unnecessarily powerful chip that you will never fully utilize. It will be locked down, but it will be smooth. It will be private, and it will treat your family members like separate human beings. It's the buy it and forget it option for people who have more money than time. Option B is the new wave of Android hardware. It's going to be messy. You'll probably have to tweak settings. You might have to deal with a weird UI update that breaks something. But you own it. You can install an ad blocker for YouTube, which, let's be honest, is the killer app for Android TV. You can emulate retro consoles. You can plug in a hard drive. Here's my take. If the A19 leak is true, Apple is terrified. They are terrified that the TV is becoming a commodity. They are terrified that you're going to realize that a $30 Fire Stick streams 4K just as well as their box. So they are over-engineering the hardware to justify a premium price tag. I'm not convinced the A19 is necessary. I think it's a flex. But if they can actually pull off this local AI processing and make Siri useful for the first time in history, that might be worth the $200. Until then, don't buy a smart TV for the OS. Buy a dumb panel and pick your poison, the walled garden or the Wild West. I'm going to keep digging into the supply chain for the release date, because if this thing drops in early 2026, the current generation is dead in the water. Subscribe if you want the update on the thermals, because I still don't trust a fanless A19. See you in the next one.